What is up tonight, YouTube? My name is Clay Broski Austin. We are coming at you with a late night YouTube video. I'm here with my buddy Brock. We're going to discuss some game topics and some vape stuff for y'all. So I hope y'all like this video, and let's do it. Awesome. This is Brock, everybody. Say
what's going on, YouTube?
What's up,
Brock
y'all?
Thompson here.
We actually got the whole setup right now. Brock, what were you gonna say, man?
Brock Thompson here, coming at you from Gaming at a Glance. We do all the latest video game reviews, talk about gaming news, stream on Twitch pretty much every day, upload them to YouTube and everything. Also coming at you from Wilkesboro Vapors.
Hell yeah!
What's going on, all
So
y'all?
what are we drinking on tonight, Brock?
This is not what we're actually drinking. The good stuff is upstairs in the freezer. But my buddy left this at my house, and I kind of took it thinking it was mine.
Okay.
And it's some R&R Canadian whiskey, and I want you guys to pray that we don't end up on this tonight.
Y'all, that's some rich and rare. I haven't tried it yet. Definitely had it before. Can't really remember the taste, but I'm sure.
It's awful. Don't buy it.
Don't buy it. All right, Brock. So what are you vaping on, man?
This is a setup I just got today. This is my X1 mech mod from Vapors Cloud.
Okay.
It's a fully hybrid mod, all copper contacts.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm vaping on, I also got today the Mini Temple, Copper Mini Temple RDA. It's a 2-post system. I think I'm running 4 wraps of 22 gauge on this, so it's a chuck in the vapors.
So it's hitting.
Yeah, and then I guess the juice I'm vaping on is some stuff from this company called 5.0. And I really like this company because the logo is literally 5, the word 5, a dash, and then a donut instead of an O, because their theme is police. And I'll show you guys. They use these little cartoon pigs as their mascots. And this one is called Officer Oinky, and it's an apple fritter. And I mean, Clay, you said it took you back to being at Grandma's house.
It really did. It took me back about 8 years ago. Smelling my grandmother's house is actually a very nice taste, and I actually hit his mod earlier, and it hit pretty good. I'll tell you all that. It about choked me up. But that juice too. Oh my God, it's so good. But,
check out 5.0 Juice Company. That's for sure.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. I just got my box, man, my Triton, and I'm vaping on some Jig-Aughts. I got this at the latest vape convention in Charlotte.
I hate to correct him in the middle of this video. I think it's pronounced
It's Jig-Aughts, I think.
Gigawatts.
Gigawatts.
It's supposed to be. It's this company called Droplets, and their theme for this line is kind of a Back to the Future thing.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, I stole your theme.
Oh no, you're straight, man. But it's the whole label's good. I got one of each of them. But we're chilling tonight, y'all. I hate to say so many times. I know. I hear it. It's in my head. I'm sorry. So what game you want to talk about, Brock?
Well, we were debating Battlefront earlier.
All right, Battlefront.
Backstory here. Clay plays that game nonstop. He loves it. I bought it, literally played it for 5 days, and was so bored that I had to get rid of it, which was really disappointing to me. Because, I mean, you remember back in the old days of the PS2 playing Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2.
Oh, it was great.
Awesome.
It was so great. It was best memories, man. Birthday parties, having everybody over. And it was a complete game. It had everybody in it, everything you wanted. Space battles, space fights, like all that shit.
Yeah.
It was a great game.
Absolutely awesome. My problem with this new one is there's just not enough content. I'm so tired of this new trend in video games, especially as someone who plays video games kind of as a part-time job.
Yeah.
It really bugs me when I'm playing a game for review, or I've got an article coming about that I have to write, and it has to be related to RPGs and stuff. My biggest stressor for games these days is I can't even play first-person shooters anymore, or a lot of RPGs, because it's gotten to be a trend that you get half the game when you buy it for $60.
Yep.
And then you have to spend another $30 to $40 on a season pass to get the other half of the game.
And the DLC shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The two heroes in the new DLC are not even popular heroes. Like
Yeah.
they're in the movies, but they're there. Like they don't even talk. Like they're just there.
So y'all can see he kind of agrees with me on the DLC.
Exactly.
thing.
The DLC thing, shit. I will give props to Halo 5. All their shit's free, DLC, everything. That's just a real quick shout out. I really am with that. I think if you pay $60, $70 for a game, I think you should get all of it. Sure, there should be additional shit that you, if you want it, you can buy. You know, like just to like cut.
Yeah, but in first-person shooters, especially, it shouldn't be game-breaking that you have to buy things. Like, I hate it in a lot of fighting games now. We're doing microtransactions where basically if you pay more money,
Yep.
you will be. Excuse me.
Well,
If you pay more money, you'll be good at the game. And
Exactly.
it really bothers me. Like, as much as I get on tangents against Call of Duty for what they do. That's a completely other topic for another video. But I will say that it is nice that when I download DLC for like that game or Battlefield,
Yeah.
yes, you might get some cool stuff. You, especially in Call of Duty, you pretty much get maps.
Yeah.
And they might have some
Some
weapons.
customization stuff.
Yeah, some customization stuff, but there's nothing super game breaking. The same thing you've been using since launch day still works.
Now, what do you think about Gears of War 4 that's coming out? Have you seen the trailers for it?
I've loved every Gears of War personally,
Okay.
so I really feel that it'll
be a good game.
It'll be a good game still. I think having 4 games in a series is really kind of dragging it out.
is.
Though,
It
like
is.
Halo's on 5, plus it's
It
really
is.
like the 8th. Is it the 7th or the 8th Halo?
Well, let's see. There's Reach, and then there's ODST, so it'd be...
Which ODST was kind of an
There's a
add-on to
spin-off.
3.
But Halo Reach, it was in there, so I'd say it's Halo 6.
Plus Halo Wars, if you want to count it.
Yeah, that's also true. I wasn't really a big fan of that game.
No, that
to be
wasn't
honest.
like a main series game, but
No.
or like just storyline games of Halo. Granted, Master Chief is main storyline, but they've had games in the past that have not involved him. And,
Yeah, exactly. And those were... Like, Halo Reach, I love that game.
Oh yeah, Halo's
Halo
great,
Reach was
but it's
great.
just it's gotten to the point where they're kind of dragging it out. Like
Exactly.
I'm so excited for Uncharted 4. You guys won't.
Now, I haven't played any of Uncharted, so I don't really know about it, but I've heard good things about that game.
I like Uncharted. It's
Okay.
super fun.
Now, is it a
does-
free roam game? Like
No, it's a completely linear action adventure.
So,
game.
so it's like okay.
Yeah, it's a third-person shooter.
Okay.
It's kind of, I don't want to say this because they're very different games, but it was like Sony's call to Microsoft's having Gears of War.
Okay.
It was kind of like that.
So they had their own little
Kind of like Killzone was PlayStation's return fire to
like
Halo.
exclusive.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how it is. Uncharted's a great game, though. And as much as I say I'm excited for Uncharted 4, I think after this, I'm glad it's going to be the last one because a trilogy I can understand, but having 4 games, it's a little bit ridiculous. It just feels to me, going into this generation, that having a 4th game to games that came out in the previous generation just shows unoriginality and lack of creativity.
Exactly. And even the Locust, I heard the Locust is not even in Gears of War 4. So
That makes no
that's-
sense then.
But that why would they name it Gears 4? Why wouldn't they go with a whole new Gears? Like, you know what I mean?
Or why wouldn't you just, if you don't want to have the main antagonist to Gears of War in the game, why wouldn't you just boot up a new IP?
Exactly.
Make a new series.
Exactly.
Don't even continue
Start
to rely
fresh.
on Gears of War. It just feels like this generation, it would be different if like Uncharted 4 was coming out in the previous generation.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been possible with the technology, but let's just speak hypothetically here for a second. If the previous generation had like Uncharted 4, Mass Effect Andromeda, Gears of War 4, Halo 4, 5, all of that,
Yeah.
it would have made sense because we had just gotten done playing for Gears of War, the first 3 installments on that generation. However, to be going into a new generation, especially a couple years into it as we are now,
Yeah.
to still be relying on games that came out, like Gears of War 1 came out in 2006, I think. I think it came out 2006, 2007, almost 10 years down the line. They're still relying on that series to get sales for their system.
Exactly. And I heard it's a new company too, like a spin-off company, like kind of like Halo, how they have 343 now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that. But
Which
I
that's
mean,
another thing. That's another thing for me is having different companies, having different creative minds making the same series.
now
once-
Frank O'Connor is the main guy in 343, and he was one of the main guys in the original Halo.
In the original Bungie team. See, I didn't know that.
So
If nobody from the previous team, however, had been involved, then I would have said,
Then
why
that
are
is
they
different.
Then why are they even making it?
Exactly.
It wasn't their creative minds that came in. At that point, you're just riding the fame of other people.
Now, this is off topic, off gaming. Can you show them the big one, the big mod?
Oh,
This thing, y'all. All right, so get a little closer for this, y'all. This thing is sick.
Let you hold it.
All right, this thing, y'all. What is this called?
This is my 18650 VCM stacked. It's a series tube mod. I'm sure a lot of you experienced vapors out there know what this is. For those of you who don't, this is a 226-650 tube mod. It runs in series, which doubles the voltage. And then also I'm rocking the copper mini Buddha RDA on top of it.
Tears face.
I'm using some Claptons from Supernova coils in this.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely awesome. Definitely recommend y'all check them out on Facebook and order some of his coils.
Definitely.
He's a super cool dude.
Hell yeah.
I don't have batteries in it right now. Otherwise I would demonstrate, but
That's definitely sick, man.
I think I'll stick to my X1 for now. I don't know if I can handle this El Stacto right now.
No doubt. Well, YouTube, I want to keep these videos relatively short so it doesn't take forever to upload. Me and Brock have had a fun time with tonight's vlog / I don't know, what would you call this? A review vlog?
I mean, I would just tell them this is just a vlog. This
All
is
right.
just a vlog / podcast kind of thing, video cast.
Okay.
Just hanging out, talking about games, vaping a little bit, drinking on some whiskey, and enjoying ourselves.
Rich and rare.
YouTube, y'all have a great night. It's been cool talking to y'all. Have a great evening.
YouTube, y'all stay chill. Take it easy. Crack a beer.